Warning, the following video contains strong language unsuitable for minors. If you're under the age of 18 and have not heard the word fuck before, well, you have now. Okay, you know what? I've had it up to here with the lack of LGBT representation in media. Holy shit. Whenever there's a gay character, a non-binary, transitioning, whatever kind of character, they're always in the background, or if they're ever in the foreground, they're implied to be gay and trans. What's wrong with having them exist for the world to see? Apparently there's a lot wrong. So let's go over the list of what could possibly be wrong with having gay people existing in cartoons, alright? There's no reason for them to be gay and or trans. Why does there have to be a reason for a character to be a certain way? Like, does it really matter that much in the grand scheme of the story? Oh, but being gay and trans doesn't matter either way, right? You know, I can sort of get a character's sexuality or binariness could be reflective on who they are as a person. Wallace Wells from Scott Pilgrim is an amazing gay character because he's gay. He's playfully smug. Him being gay makes so much sense for him, especially being friends with Scott Pilgrim. Not so much because he's smug, but because he's an experienced man that is hip with the world, and Scott is kind of stuck in the past. So, yeah, I can sort of get wanting a reason thematically for a character being gay and trans. It's just, I'm not so sure if it's worth getting mad at. Like, okay, let's say that there's an actor who happens to be gay or trans, and they do an amazing job in the audition performing for the character. Are you mad that they're only having characters be gay and trans just to look cool and have nothing of value otherwise? Which brings us to our next point. Companies are having gay and trans characters just for woke points, or they're advertising for gay and trans people just for woke points. That's like saying someone is trying to find the cure for cancer just so they could get more likes on Instagram. That's the most conflicting thing I've ever heard. Like, they have good intentions, but they're trying to hide a more selfish endgame, I guess? I mean, fucking gay people are still getting benefits. They're getting people, giving a shit about them, while the people that are pretending to care about them are getting all the worship in the articles. It's not like there's any harm done. I mean, if there is, then yeah, that's still bad. I can get companies acting, like they want to be cool just so they could get attention. Everyone can see it. Even during Pride Month, they're not exactly fooling anyone. They just are really doing it for attention because gay rights is like a hot issue right now. Though I highly doubt the LGBT community trusts corporations to be their friend. Hell, I don't think anyone trusts corporations to be their friend ever since the dawn of capitalism and the Industrial Revolution. Though to be perfectly honest, I'd rather a company try to be hip with gay and trans people than them trying to reject gay and trans people because it's too weird and not normal or something. You get what I mean? And the final reason as to why there's a lack of gay and trans people in media, it won't sell in other countries. They're the main reasons as to why the media doesn't even try to push for LGBT stuff, because they won't sell in other countries where they are against LGBT things. They're the reason why gay things are so easy to edit out in other countries, and it's sick. That's why people think the media is just doing LGBT stuff as a cheap marketing tactic and not doing anything to change the field. That they just want safe profit by not doing things that will piss off their god or those rich CEOs that think penises are gross.
Penis, penis, penis. Penis, penis. Penis, penis, penis. Cock.
I think what's great about this new decade is that people are really speaking out about how tiptoey the media can be. It doesn't matter if you're an S-Jew, a manly man, or even friggin' Amish. We're all sick and tired of not getting full representation. The only real agenda being pushed in the media is to buy their shit. There's no left-wing plan to turn the frogs gay. The problem isn't that they're turning everything gay for woke points. They're not even that gay. Listen, just all the fucking LGBT people want, hell, what I want is for a character to just directly say without any subtlety, I'm gay. And have it be treated like a normal thing while still being in the spotlight. Don't beat around the bush. Don't throw us a bone. Just normalize lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender stuff. And if you don't know how to write an LGBT character properly, well, start off by just making a good character, someone who has an important role in the story. And most of all, consult LGBT people to see what their personal experience is being who they are and what it's like. You're never going to exactly capture the pure experience of what they go through, but hey, at least you can try to grasp a margin of it to tell a really good story that has some personal attachment to it. Writing gay characters is not as complex as people make it out to be. People just make it complex because they feel like it fits a stereotype, or it fits some agenda, or some made-up bullshit that people just want to pretend to care about because they're bored that one day. Liking dudes and feeling like that you're a woman trapped in a man's body is like the most normal thing ever. Like, just because your parents don't like it, just because some guy on the internet does not like that Robin likes Dick because his name is Dick, get it? It means nothing. Just, gay people exist. They're here, then they're queer. Fucking get used to it. Okay, so to end this video on a high note, let's talk about good LGBT stuff in media. I brought up Wallace Wells and Scott Pilgrim, but there's also Ruby and Sapphire. They may be like kind of beat around the bushy because they're genderless, but they know exactly what they're doing. There's Clyde's parents, there's Luna and Sam, both from Loud House, Bubblegum and Marcy from Adventure Time, those two moms kissing Clarence, those two men from Arthur that got married, Enid and Red Action, Jackie and that one lesbian, and there's a lot more, but I don't feel like listing them right now. You want to know why they're good? Because they're exactly what they say they are, and they're not beating around the bush about it. But why do they have to be gay at the end of the show? Oh, you talking about Enid and Red Action? Yeah, there is that issue of having gay characters appear right at the end of the show. But hey, if KO was renewed for a new season, that wouldn't be a problem, now would it? But I digress. You want to know why they're good? Because they are exactly what they say they are, and they're not beating around the bush about it. I just hope soon we can make it harder for other countries to edit out the LGBT stuff. I thought we were past the days of 4Kids entertainment. I'm done. I love people being themselves, so get out there and be yourself. Unless you're a bad person. Just take care and stay salty, everybody.